Welcome to the Art of Persuasion, a series designed to walk you through the key points of effective communication. My name is Lauren Zammit. Today we're going to begin by asking the question, why persuade? Why do we as concerned citizens need to possess the art of persuasion? People often buy into the idea that we have the truth, and since we have it, we just need to stand firm on that and not let the rest of the world come in. Problem? This way of living bars us from actually making an impact on the country and on the people around us. There's a conversation going on every day, a conversation about the same issues that we care about, a conversation about the validity of the same truths we believe in. Americans are reading, writing, talking about the political and economic issues of the day on an unprecedented scale, thanks to the current availability of information. And this constant and widespread conversation is what ultimately sets the course of our country. Unfortunately, this conversation is often one-sided, both in what the media chooses to portray and also the number of outspoken contributors. There is a focus on the more liberal perspective and a lack of conservative voices taking part in the discussion. If we want to impact the course of our country, we need to be active in the conversations of our time, reaching out to people on both sides of the aisle and those still sitting on the fence. Unless we can reach out and persuade the hearts and minds of people around us, we'll be drowned out of important discussions. In order for us to participate in the conversation, we need to get out of what I call the echo room. The idea of the echo room describes the too common situation of citizens only engaging those peers that they already agree with. The echo room means only placing a call to radio shows on your side of the political spectrum, only talking about political issues with friends rather than foes. The tragedy of the echo room is that it stifles both our ability to persuade others and our ability to refine our own thinking. When we don't attempt to engage people outside the echo room, we don't allow our arguments to grow stronger from challenges from opposing minds and more articulate by communicating clearly with people who don't understand our view. One of the main reasons so many of us never leave the echo room is stage fright. It takes much more confidence to try and talk to people who are likely to disagree with us. Back in the day, people used to take a lot of tomatoes in the face because of dissent. The echo room is a safe place to be because we're never challenged, never threatened with opposition. This series is focused on providing the tools that we need to be confident in our discussions outside of the echo room, to step outside and engage other worldviews and opinions, because we know we have what it takes to prove a point. This series focuses on teaching how to craft a persuasive argument, rather than how to argue. This is an important distinction because it takes the focus off of ourselves. The persuasive argument is really just a structured way of showing people how you've reasonably arrived at conclusions, and then marketing that thought process and the truth behind it to an audience you want to convince of the same truth. It's not focused on the speaker. It stands alone. The speaker is just a means to an end. Arguing, on the other hand, focuses on the speaker. It's very easy for us to use arguing for either self-gratification or self-glorification, distracting our audience from the truth of our argument. Self-gratification is a temptation because it feels good to use the argument as a chance to blow off steam or release pent-up emotions as a sort of personal relief. It's also easy to use our time and effort in self-glorification, puffing ourselves up with our ability to reason through things or appear clever or perceptive. If we get caught up in arguing, we detract from our ability to actually persuade people with the truth of what we're advocating. When we present a persuasive argument and step into the background, letting our audience focus on that argument, we gain confidence as public speakers and persuaders. Thanks for watching The Art of Persuasion. Stay tuned for later episodes as we start looking at how to construct persuasive arguments, leave the echo room with confidence, and take part in that bigger conversation. I'm Lauren Zammit. See you next time.